it's Jenny. Welcome to Makeup Cleaning and Cat. So I just got back from Home Depot. I got this double reflective insulation for the windows because our room gets really fucking hot and I'm hoping that this helps. I actually saw a thicker one online, but I didn't see it at the store. So well, it was a lot more expensive though, so I'm like, maybe I'm kind of happy that there was only this. People on Amazon were saying that it kind of sucked, so I went straight to Home Depot for it. I really like how much light these windows give. Maybe I should get new ones because these are all broken up. It stays cool in here, but the room just gets so damn hot. And this, we have the blackout curtains. The cats kind of like open them sometimes. I tried putting cardboard to see if it would help, but I think I only like tested it for like a day or so, and you know, this happened. The tape all like came off. So yeah, so I have two windows. I have these blackout curtains. As you can see, look at how strong the fucking sun is. It's white up here. So it has bleached it. I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, there is like a slight gap in here. I think these just might be a little bit too narrow, and I put tape here to like, you know, close it, especially for like miters and stuff. But yeah, the tape doesn't hold up. I also have Velcro. I'm thinking maybe I'll use the stapler here. Apparently some people use them in the garage, and in the garage we have like gym equipment that we have not used because it's so damn fucking hot. So I'm gonna do that. I might use this in the other room as well, although that room is really dark already. Like, I don't mind the bedroom being super dark, but you know, because this is where I like DIY and stuff, and we have these things. It's just really dark, which I'm like, maybe I could get a chandelier. Not like a fancy chandelier, but you know, something that like drops down further than these foam things. And also the thick one said that it was also supposed to be like soundproof, so it could have been cool for the office for like my husband's music stuff, but yeah, I didn't have it. But like I said, this is a lot cheaper. Like that was, I think it was like 50 bucks for a lot less. Anyway, this was still expensive. This was $67. So we'll see if it helps. If I was more scientific, I would measure the temperature of the room now and then after, but I don't even have a temperature thing, so a thermometer. So anyway, yeah, I guess I'll let you know if it works. I was gonna run some more errands, but it's just so hot. And yeah, I also want to get some shoes, but I think I might wait for my husband to go with me, just because sometimes they have deals of like the 50% off for the second pair, blah blah blah. Because I like totally destroyed my walking shoes or running shoes because I took them hiking and they're pretty bad. So I need to do that. And then I wanted to get some other things for like swimming stuff at Five Below or Dollar Tree, but I just decided to leave it for maybe Wednesday or so. I also need to return some things. Oh, I have a lot of things to do, but anyway, I just went here, okay? Social anxiety wise, I was kind of nervous to go, but it was fine. Some people were walking kind of slow, but it's okay. But I also was trying to be aware to not be in people's way, but I feel like I was good. I stood by the aisle, like staring at these things like for a long time, trying to decide, but anyway, I went with this one because the other ones were shorter, so yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Oh my god, it's really hot. So it is Friday today. It's been, what, 4 days now? I went to the Asian supermarket and I got some Calrose rice. I usually have been getting it from Sam's, but figured I would get it from there. This was, oh yeah, this was $60. Pretty expensive. Well, this was 10, but you know. And then the other thing I wanted to get was green tea ice cream. And I found it. This was an impulse thing. I mean, whatever, more ice cream is really hot. The other thing I wanted to look for was sweet and sour sauce, and I found it. This used to be at Food Co, and then they stopped selling it there. So I grabbed that one, and then I got this bulgogi Korean barbecue sauce. So hopefully that's good. That was impulse buy. These were all impulse buys too. So I got some lychee soda. I was gonna grab some beer, but I decided against it. And then this looked really good because I'm hungry right now, and then this looked really good because I'm really hungry. So I got some pork and cabbage buns, and then I got some shrimp egg rolls that apparently they're kind of like chips. So anyway, I'm gonna make 1 or 2 of these and eat them right now, and then I'll sit down and show you what I got at Five Below and Dollar Tree and Big, what is it called? Yeah, Big Five. So many fives. Okay, so it turns out that the buns were not microwavable. So I'm using the rice cooker. Hopefully it works out. And it said needs to be thoroughly cooked. So I'm like, oh, okay. Because you know how like some frozen things are already cooked, but anyway, it wasn't. Anyway, this is what the little egg rolls look like. Really tiny. I guess they do kind of resemble like chips. And this is the sweet and sour sauce that I bought. And I warmed them up a tiny amount, but they were fine, not warmed up too. Taste-wise, really crunchy. Okay, so let me go over the stuff that I bought from the other 3 stores. So I went to Big Five to get a life jacket. I think this was marked on sale for 30, but I actually got it for 20. So if you're looking for a life jacket, oh, I guess it says 25 bucks here. I don't know, it said Defiance 30. I don't know, but anyway, the point is it was 20 bucks, and I think it's a pretty good deal. I've seen most above 30 to 50 range. And it says US Coast Guard approved. So the life jacket that I currently have, the bottom clasp is locked on forever, and I feel like it's a little bit too tight. So I got this one. They had navy and they had gray, but I feel like this, like if I'm stranded, you'll be able to see the red more, you know? And I like red too anyway, so I got this. And then I went to Five Below and Dollar Tree. They're next-ish to each other. I really went to Five Below to go back for this guy because I was gonna get this for my friend or something similar. It was actually a rabbit head, and they had like different kinds or whatever. And then I kept thinking about this, so I got this. I kind of don't want to get the mushroom, but I might get the mushroom, so maybe I shouldn't be saying that. I think this one's my favorite one, but I was thinking about this one too. This one's really cute too. So I guess we'll see what we get. And the other thing I wanted to get was swim stuff. Yeah, I guess I'll open this. Nice, I got the octopus. I don't know why I've been obsessing over octopus. I'm like, maybe I did want the pink one, but you know what, it's fine. So now I'm like, do I need the octopus from the aquarium? Maybe. Also, like, I have a thing where I'm scared of dolls, and so I don't know why I got this. Hopefully she doesn't scare me, okay? I used to have like recurring dreams where I would have dolls trying to kill me when I was a kid. So anyway, somehow stuffed animals, I don't have that fear. But this is a hybrid, okay? But anyway, she's really cute. And she's really soft. I can understand how people get suckered into buying all the stuff just to get the one that they want, but I'm gonna try not to, okay? Let me tell you how much I spent. I spent $21.75. I spent $21.75 at Five Below, which I think was the same-ish for this, 21 something. What is SM? That song stuck in my head because I heard it in a TikTok or short. So this was $5, this is $5, hold on. Yeah, so this one was $5, and then I came across this necklace and I thought it was really fucking adorable. So this was an impulse buy. This was $3. I think this is the SM thing. But yeah, I had wanted a necklace that had like a little dangly guy, and at first I thought it was a bracelet because when I pulled this up I saw that it said bracelet on the other one, but I guess they have two. I don't like bracelets, even though I do wear scrunchies like this. And then I saw this one and I was gonna leave it, but I got this one too. So yes, I got that one. And then I went back to the pool stuff because I was like, should I just wait for Dollar Tree because they might be cheaper? Turns out these were only $1 each. So yeah, so I got the inflatable tube. They had a bunch of flamingo ones, but I didn't like them. So I kind of looked around and they had this green one, and that looks like an adult lady. So hopefully it is for adults because hopefully it's not too small. And then I got this beach ball, which I was kind of like, I don't think this is worth $5, but I guess it's not, it's $1. So yeah, I figured we could play with the beach ball. when I go on a little trip with my fam. And then I was kind of looking around random aisles, and I got this silicone thing because I need one for a conditioner. And this was $2. It was advertised as $1, but honestly, because the rest of the stuff was cheaper, I'm okay that it was $1. I was surprised this was 21 because I expected this to be 30 bucks. I feel like I got hella shit, but I guess some stuff was cheaper. And the last thing that I got was an impulse buy. It was this guy, which is another keychain, but it's not for me. It's for my brother. His birthday's coming up in September, and I thought he was cute. And also, he was $5. Oh, there was a Pikachu one, but the Pikachu was kind of ugly, to be honest. I don't even know what this guy's name is. Gengar? Which now I'm like, maybe I should ask my husband if he wants this. And also it's kind of funny that they both kind of match. Like the purple. Which I really like purple. Maybe that's why I thought this was cute. Because I like purple. But anyway. Which now, the mushroom looks cute too. I'm not gonna get any more. Is what I'm telling myself. So that's what I got from Five Below. And then Dollar Tree, what did I want? I wanted my cat playing with the necklace. I wanted toothbrushes and I wanted hand sanitizer from Dollar Tree. I spent $12.12 at Dollar Tree. Everything, dang, everything was $150, I guess. I guess almost everything was $150 apparently. These prices, y'all. I'm gonna go over it in order, I guess, that I bought the stuff. Okay, so they had a Halloween section and I got this ribbon because I like this pattern. It's like hella glare, but anyway, I got this ribbon. I think I've bought Dollar Tree. Oh my gosh, my cat is so cute. He's like kind of resting on the octopus. Oh yeah, I forgot actually. There was a cat shirt that I almost got. It was like a little white cat, or I don't know. It was like a little cat that was loafed up and it said freshly baked. And honestly, I think I like the premise of it more. It wasn't that cute, but the reason that I didn't get it is because I was gonna get a really big one for sleeping, but I feel like it wasn't long enough for my liking, so I didn't get it. And also I have a lot of t-shirts, so yeah. Anyway, okay, so back to Dollar Tree. I got this ribbon. Since I saw there was Halloween stuff, I was kind of looking around. There was some black cat themed things, which tempted me. I also like houses, like, you know, like the spooky haunted houses, but also just like doll houses. I think they're cute. But I didn't get anything. And I also was looking for the doorbells, but they didn't have them this year. But they only had a tiny section. Also, they had like the tiniest summer section, and there was no inflatable things like these. So I'm glad I picked them up at Five Below. Even Big Five, yeah, even the Big Five store had some floaties, but those were a little more expensive. They were larger though, so maybe I should have gotten one of them. And then like there was this couch that I kept kind of circling around. Oh yeah, I was gonna get some shorts at Big Five, but they didn't fit, so that was sad. And then, so yeah, I did kind of look around the Halloween section, didn't grab anything other than this. And then I saw these present bags, and I feel like I pretty much just have Christmas bags. I grabbed some like neutralish ones that were kind of like, oh, this has hella glitter. What the fuck? Oh wait, no, it's fine. It's just, no, it does have a loose grip. Oh, okay. Yeah, it has a lot of loose glitter. Cool. I was just thinking that this was my favorite bag. But anyway, so I got this large bag. This was my favorite one, but I guess I only saw it from this side. But yeah, I thought this was really pretty, but I guess look at all the glitter I have now. So this is like a smallish to medium. And then this one says it's party time. So again, kind of neutral for everything. And then this one just says party. So that's cool. So I got the toothbrushes I was looking for. It came in a 3-pack, and this is from the brand called Colgate, so I figured they would be sturdier than the other ones that I purchased last time. It's not that they weren't sturdy, it's just that like they were harsh on the teeth, I guess. Huh. I didn't even know you're supposed to use that for the tongue. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, so we have one extra one for the travel stuff, so this is perfect that now we have 4, so we can take 2 for trips, because I don't want to take the whole ass electric brush. And then I got this oral care kit, which, am I gonna know how to use it? I don't know. So it has like this tool, metal tool, a little mirror, a tongue thing, and then another toothbrush, which I guess now we have 5. What are you doing? Oh. I don't know, he kind of like did something weird with his paw. And this took me a while to find it, but I found that hand sanitizer. So I'm glad about that. But I think I'm just gonna wait to finish the whole little baby hand sanitizer and then refill it instead of like filling it up when it's halfway. I also wanted to share that they had really nice acrylic containers, but I don't really need to organize anything, so I didn't grab any, but they were really nice. That's everything that I bought. Okay, so social anxiety wise, yeah, so I was kind of nervous to go to this store, the Big Five, because I hadn't been there in forever. Oh yeah, I was also looking for these type of pants, like the hiking pants, because I've been wearing them for hiking and for like work field stuff, and or when I have to go out in the sun. But I didn't have any because that's where I got these like 10 years ago or so. So what was I saying? So yeah, so no pants. I kept circling around the clothes. I saw some shorts. This is so long. I found some shorts and I ended up asking to see the fitting room. So I was happy that I asked for help. And she was really nice. I don't know why, but I feel like I've been evaluating people's rudeness too much and I read too much into people. But yeah, and then also the parking lot was so fucking nice because they had like 20,000 lines next to each parking space. So there was like, I don't know, it just kind of helped you park better. And also there wasn't that many cars in the first place. And then the second plaza where I went to all the other stores, I went to Five Below, put my stuff back, and then I went to Dollar Tree, put my stuff back, and then I drove to the Asian supermarket, and then, which I had to because of the rice, okay? At Five Below, I feel like I was kind of moving out of the way. There's a lot of kids. It was fine. Dollar Tree was pretty quiet, so it wasn't that bad. And then the Asian supermarket was a little bit scarier because they had a cart. Scarier. Had a cart and had to maneuver. Also, they moved where the rice was at, so I feel like I kind of was panicking a little bit. And then I was like, you know what, let me just go through some of the aisles and, you know, see what there is. Ooh, don't eat that. And he's trying to eat with, I don't even know where I got this from. Oh, I think it was from this thing. So then that's when I bought like the impulse stuff, but I'm happy with what I got, so it's fine. And the car was actually pretty small, so it wasn't that hard to maneuver, but I don't know, dude, I don't know. And then, because I had been to that store before, but it had been a while, and without a cart, but I needed a cart for the rice. And then eventually I saw that the rice was up front, and I was like, oh, cool. So yeah. And then the ice cream, ow. Yeah, it didn't take me too long to find the other 2 things that I was specifically looking for too, so that was cool. I was kind of reading the cards. And oh, I also did look at the like skincare stuff, and I actually saw Bioderma was the same price as, you know, Walmart, which I was surprised. Did I say Bioderma, micellar water? I don't know if I said that, but anyway, so yeah, I was trying to see if they had sunscreen for future use, but I didn't really find the one that I was looking for, so it was fine. And then at Dollar Tree, the light was off, and I asked the person if they were open, and she said no, it's closed, but it kind of sounded rude, but I'm like, maybe I'm just reading too much into it and it's just a neutral no, it's closed. And then I went to the other one, it was like completely empty, and that one did have a light, so there was only one singular light one. And then I complimented the cashier because she had like cool piercings up here and like her ears, and then she said thank you. I'm like going out of order. The Big Five, No, oh my god, I keep confusing them. And then at the Five Below, the cashier asked me, oh, are you a Pokemon collector? And I said, oh no, it's for my brother. And then he was like, oh, how nice. And then I think I laughed, and then I guess because I got distracted, I put the card backwards and I wasn't reading it, and so I had to do it a couple times. But he was like really good. He was like doing like using 2 cashiers at the same time, like 2 cash registers. But anyway, I finally went through. I had cash, so I wasn't like super worried, but I was still kind of embarrassed a little bit. And then at the Asian supermarket, for some reason, like my card was red and everything, but it just took forever to go through. I don't know why. Why is it embarrassing to like walk out with nothing? Because it has happened before. Anyway. So yeah, that was a little bit kind of like, oh my god. But I had $100 in my bag. So it was like, which I think I need to get a new wallet because the cards are like starting to fall apart and stuff. But yeah, overall, I was okay. Also, let me tell you about the reflective stuff for the windows. Oh my god, why are you so cute? Okay, let me just like move it over to there. Just like plopping. You're so cute. I'm sorry, like I'm so annoying, but why is he so cute? Okay, so this is the way my room looks like with the curtains and the sun thing, which I need to clean. I'm gonna do a cleaning video after this, but anyway. So this one, I put tape around it because it was slightly too short. And then this one, I overshot it by a lot. If I do this, I can get a better seal or whatever. And then this one, I just did Velcro and I just did tape at the top. And I feel like it's falling apart because my husband has been opening this window. Which I even put a little Velcro thing up here so that we can like pin it up if you want to open the window. So let me tell you how good this was. Is it completely magical? No. Does it help with the temperature a little bit? It's still hot in here. I think it just is what it is. But it does help. And yeah, the first night my husband overslept for work. So that's how good this was. And the second day, I had a nightmare and then I was a little bit spooked because the room was dark. But there was still a little bit of light coming in through this one. But anyway, I don't know. I had one of those dreams where like, you know, you're waking up but not really. And yeah, it was scary not being able to wake up. It was weird. So this is what I have left of the roll. I started in the garage, but not really because I just did the window. Also, oh yeah, I guess I can talk about that too. We decided to join the gym for a couple of months at least because yeah, it's just too hot to work out in the garage. And I've just been walking outside. I've been walking outside at night for like an hour, which honestly I'm still doing it sometimes just because, I mean, it's only been a few days, but my cats like hanging out outside, but I don't trust them because they run away. So, you know, I get to work out, they get to hang out outside. So I'm kind of still, if I go to the gym, I just do half an hour. And yesterday we did not go to the gym. It's only been 2 days. But anyway, I guess I want to talk about that too because, I don't know, like the first day I was totally just like blocking out everybody because of, you know, social anxiety. And the second day, I feel like I was kind of acknowledging people a little bit and saying, like, smiling and like, you know, saying excuse me, that sort of thing. I mean, I wasn't pushing people the first day either, that. But then I had kind of like a weird interaction the second day, which the first day I was mostly like with my husband, and the second day we kind of separated because, you know, I wanted to do the machines first and then the walking, cardio, elliptical, blah blah stuff. It's a Planet Fitness one. I think that was like the cheaper one. And there's like a little cove, I don't know what to call it. So there's some yellow machines and there's purple machines. The yellow machines is basically like a little circuit you're supposed to do. You're supposed to switch every time the light turns red, and then you're supposed to do, you know, however many in the green light or whatever. And I already talked about this, but so yeah, so there was 2 machines that were open, and I saw there was a guy that was walking to one of them, and I was like, I'll just go to the one that is not I'll just go to the one that's available. And so he sat down and I was like, okay, then I'll go to this one. And it was the one where, like, the leg press thing. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. And so then I started doing that, and then all of a sudden this guy was like standing right in front of me, not staring directly at me, but like, let's say that I'm like here with my little leg press, and then he was like right here to the side. I mean, not that close, but you know, like that. And then he was going like this, which again, I social anxiety, I'm trying to block people out. I'm just trying to do my own thing. So he was doing that, so I was like, oh, maybe he has like light dumbbells, and I didn't want to like stare at him because I don't know. So then I'm just staring up at the light, like on the right side up, waiting for it to turn red. I was gonna get up to like wipe the thing or whatever, and then I got up and he was like, oh, sorry, I was using that. Which, I mean, he wasn't rude or whatever, and I was like, oh, my bad. Which I kind of just said that. And then after I said that, I was like, wait, I don't think I'm even like in the wrong, because it has the whole lighting thing, and I didn't see a water bottle anywhere. And like, I feel like I started doing at least one or two before he got to where I was. I don't know, it was weird. And it's also like, why didn't you just go somewhere else and then come back? And then he ended up like hogging the machine without the little light thing. So yeah, I kind of ended up thinking about that the whole day after that. I mean, we got home kind of late, right? But yeah, ended up just like going around to the ones that were available, because again, people are not following the thing. And then I looked at my phone to see the time, because I was trying to do 30 minutes and 30 minutes the cardio stuff, low impact cardio. Anyway, so yeah, so and then luckily they have a lot of treadmills, a lot of ellipticals, so that was fine. I don't know, it's like you're trying to be courteous, but then when shit like that happens, it's like, anyway. So yeah, so that's what happened. And I feel like yesterday I low-key kind of didn't want to go because of that. Part of it, we were both really sore, and we were just tired, and it was a long week. I mean, yesterday's my Friday technically, so today's Friday, but you know, I don't work today. So anyway, yeah, I'm hoping that eventually it'll become more normal to go to the gym and not be weird or whatever, but I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what happened. Let me show you my octopus, because now I feel like I ended it kind of in a weird mood. Okay, it's really cute. Let me try the necklace. Actually, let's hope that I don't get disappointed. Whoa, that is really tight on there. I was kind of hoping this would kind of fit like not choker per se, but short-ish. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh, also Dollar Tree used to have all the makeup locked up, but now it has little holes. Like, so it's still locked, but it has holes. So I'm assuming maybe just so that people don't like grab everything. I don't know. But there was some little lash clusters that I thought about grabbing, but I just feel like, oh, but because like I would have to buy glue, didn't have any glue there, at least I didn't see any. I'm like, whatever. Then I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna have a hard time with them anyway. There was something else that I was like, oh, they had a bunch of cute pimple patches, but I'm just gonna use up the clear ones I have. Okay, I'm just gonna put it the shortest amount, which I got an orange one in Mexico and I still haven't used it, but I think because this one's neutral and just black, maybe I'll wear this more. I don't know, it kind of looks kind of beachy, huh? Okay, that's cute. Okay, I need to remember to throw away these twist ties because my cat always finds them. And I'm always paranoid it's gonna eat them. Oh, yeah, my shirt's really pale, so can't really see it with my t-shirt. But okay, this is what they look like on. Usually I wear black, but I'm wearing a pale shirt because it's hot. That's what they look like. Cute. Oh, also the cashier had a bunch of bracelets like this. Like, why are people so cool? But anyway, so that's it. That's it. So I'm gonna put all this stuff away. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.